Opera as tribunal bans Peter Obi and others from bringing iPhones and gadgets to courtroom. The Genius Media Nigeria reports that a mild drama unfolded at the presidential election courts on Saturday morning as lawyers, including senior advocates and journalists, were surprisingly instructed to surrender their phones, laptops, and other gadgets before entering the courtroom. This online newspaper gathered that a prominently displayed notice was affixed to the three entrances, leaving many lawyers shocked and dismayed by the sudden directive. TGM learned that numerous individuals who had arrived early at the court found themselves locked out as the courtroom doors remained firmly shut. The atmosphere grew increasingly heated when Josephine Ekporobe, the secretary to the Presidential Election Petition Court, appeared and informed the waiting lawyers and journalists of the requirements to comply with the instructions. This sparked shouts of condemnation from the frustrated crowd of lawyers who had anxiously awaited entry since approximately 9 a.m. Eventually, due to the uproar, Ekporobe withdrew her statement. A few minutes later, around 9:45 a.m., the doors to the courtroom were finally opened, allowing people to enter. However, no explanation was provided regarding the origin of the notice or the authority behind the directive. Subsequently, the court secretary apologized, attributing the directive to higher authorities. The ban on phones and gadgets is set to take effect from Monday, May 22nd, 2022. AIT reports. You can imagine. Okay, well, this ban by courts is an obvious hint that the application by the petitioners to have the proceedings of the presidential election court broadcast live will be refused, denied by the court, and that will be the first body language of the court that the petitions of PDP and Labour Party and their candidates are of futilities, which will end in the usual Nigerian way. You know what I mean? We the youth know this country past Obi when opted for civil unrest to solve the problem. He said he believed in Nigeria judiciary because he won in Anambra without knowing that it is not the same judiciary we had during Obasanjo regime that we have. Nigeria judiciary under Buhari is highly corrupt. Now they have banned phone. Why they cry? As they are preventing them from going inside the courts with their phones, that means we the masses will be seeing it on screen. Really, with this band of phones, journalists or media strongly believe that the judges have taken bribe. The tribunals will not be transparent. Normally, in normal court, it is so. Anyone can receive or make calls in the courtroom. Maybe because this is the tribunal, that is why the court clerk is putting them on notice. Nothing is wrong with the order. Yes, nobody is above the law. There should be decorum. If not, someone you can be charged. Somebody can be charged for or to be imprisoned if not follow court order. That is Nigeria for you. Order and counter orders. He be like say these people no Nigerian you to make I dey wait first. God pass them. Okay. The judges must be careful. They mustn't play with Nigerians. Tension is very high on the youth. Peters have tried to keep them calm all this while. The opinion of the electorate should be obediently and usefully granted. Obi is coming. Was Peter Obi's name specifically mentioned? APC network have started. They don't start to report that we always remain black. I thought they will want to redeem themselves by being transparent. Now I know that indeed the election was rigged. Yes, decorum is needed to avoid distraction. Probably it is okay. Everyone should gather the information needed before entering the court's room for orderliness sake. I don't even have issues with that. That is how they cause trouble. I'm sure they will get what they want. Now wow, nothing wey Aboki no go see for north. No be gates again. Nigeria is a lawless country, of course, that is already established. That is the sign of things to come at the tribunal. How can Nigeria people be that callous? So far, no one is making cause why the court is at sitting. Why all these silly ban? So Tinubu want to buy courts just the way he bought INEC chairman and some security agents. Everything just be doing things zigzag in this country. Everything is just it does the zigzag. There's no law and order. Even the law and order, they don't follow it. There's no system. They don't follow system. Not that there's no system, they don't follow system. They cherry pick the one that suits them, and the day they will abide with the one that suits them, they will not be shouting on top of the roof, ah, we did this, we did that. Then when you ask them about other things, they will not be using another thing to be justifying their evil acts. Well, we shall see to the end of this whole thing.